Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Tech titans and market moves. Nvidia eyes $30 billion custom chip market. Biden's $5 billion CHIPS Act boosts stocks. And OpenAI Sam Altman plans a whopping $7 trillion investment. In banking news, New York Community Bancorp executives show confidence with stock purchase. PepsiCo sweetens the deal with a 7% dividend raise while S&P hits historic high. Pop culture meets business as Taylor Swift sells tour film rights to Disney for a cool $75 million. On the job front, Cisco prepares for major layoffs. Lastly, tensions rise in South America as Venezuela deploys military to Guyana's border, affecting Exxon and Hess stocks. Stay tuned after this short ad break to delve deeper into these headlines. Nvidia has announced the establishment of a new division focused on creating bespoke chips for cloud computing and AI processing. Major technology corporations, including Microsoft, Alphabet, and Meta Platforms, have shown interest in procuring Nvidia chips to maintain their competitive edge in the AI industry. Despite their high cost, Nvidia's H100 and A100 chips are sought after by these firms. However, as many of these companies begin to produce their own internal chips, Nvidia is positioning itself to aid in the development of custom AI chips that would otherwise be sourced from rivals such as Broadcom and Marvell Technology.
Shares in semiconductor companies experienced a significant increase following an announcement from President Biden. He revealed plans for a research consortium backed by $5 billion in funding with the goal of enhancing processor design and hardware innovation. This initiative is part of the larger $52 billion Creating Helpful Incentives to Produce Semiconductors, or CHIPS Act. The aim is to bolster the domestic semiconductor industry. A new entity, named the National Semiconductor Technology Center, will be established under this initiative. The location for this center has not yet been determined. It's anticipated that companies such as Intel will see substantial benefits from this legislation.
The chief executive officer of OpenAI, Sam Altman, is allegedly in the process of raising funds ranging from $5 to $7 trillion. This funding is intended for a project that focuses on improving worldwide chip-making capabilities and the power of artificial intelligence. The list of potential investors comprises the government of the United Arab Emirates along with other parties that have not been disclosed yet. Despite OpenAI's swift expansion and its prevalent usage among Fortune 500 companies, it has not managed to generate profit due to substantial development expenses.
Shares of New York Community Bancorp experienced a 14.8% increase following the purchase of over 200,000 shares by CEO Thomas Cangemi and other insiders. This comes on the heels of an unexpected fourth-quarter loss that resulted in a 50% decrease in the company's value. In response to concerns regarding commercial real estate loans and tighter regulations, the bank has announced plans to reduce dividends and augment its loan loss provision.
PepsiCo has declared a rise of 7.1% in its yearly dividend, which now stands at $5.42 for each share. This signifies the 52nd year in a row where growth has been observed. The updated dividend is scheduled to be disbursed in June of 2024. Even though the Q4 earnings were mixed, PepsiCo demonstrates strong revenue growth across all sectors and holds potential for further expansion overseas.
United States stocks concluded on a high note this past Friday, with the S&P 500 index surpassing the monumental 5,000 points mark for the first time in history. This significant increase was primarily driven by a surge in technology stocks. Despite experiencing a minor dip due to a correction in Walt Disney shares, the Dow Jones Industrial Average remained resilient. 8 out of 11 sectors within the S&P ended on a positive note. The encouraging inflation data coupled with strong performance from the tech sector helped to offset concerns over valuations and regional bank health.
Disney is said to have acquired the film rights to Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert film, with a winning bid of over $75 million, surpassing offers from Netflix and Universal Pictures. The concert film, having raked in over $260 million globally, will be accessible on Disney Plus starting March 15th. It will feature new footage and extra songs.
Cisco Systems, a leading technology corporation, is allegedly preparing to eliminate numerous positions in an effort to restructure and enhance growth. The precise count of job cuts along with additional information is anticipated to be disclosed the following week in conjunction with the firm's earnings report. This action comes in the wake of Cisco's challenges dealing with demand and supply chain complications after the pandemic.
ExxonMobil along with Hess experienced a decrease of 1.8% in their trading value this past Friday. This was a result of reports indicating an increase in Venezuela's military presence near Guyana, which could pose a threat to Guyana's energy reserves. Chevron, which is on track to acquire Hess, also saw its shares fall by 1.5%. Interestingly, this development occurs despite an existing agreement between the presidents of Venezuela and Guyana that discourages the use of forceful tactics within the region. And that's a wrap on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay savvy, stay informed, until we meet again tomorrow. Remember, every penny counts. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. It's time for us to say goodbye until we see each other again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.